Hello and welcome to my 6th iteration of my board game Spoils of Norterria. For this iteration, I actually ended up getting dice and coins. These are like necessary to play the game, and I didn't have them before. So now that I have these things, the game is like actually playable. One thing I actually still need is just to make more cards, but that'll take time. I have actually made a few more travel cards since my last iteration. Some of these are the old ones actually, but here are some of the new ones. I've made a few more just travel cards since then, and since the last iteration I also had these lore cards. So for this iteration, since it's like nearly playable, actually it is playable, I just don't have anybody to play with, and I also need more cards. I figured I would show you like how the game is played on this board game. So let's say, for example, at the start we would all roll to see who goes first, whoever gets the highest number. Let's say I'm playing as the magician, which would be designated by the M, and I go first. The first thing I would do is flip a coin, and if it's heads I can travel up to 1 time, and if it's tails I can travel 2 times, and one travel is crossing one path. So it could be like 1, 2, or 1, 2, or something, or 1, 2. So if I get tails, I can travel twice. If I get heads, I can only travel once. So that landed on heads. So I would only be able to travel once, and so I would move my character here. This is the training grounds. So what happens here, and also whenever you travel, you also have to pull a travel card. So this travel card you find and disarm an old landmine, and pretty much all cards, well not all cards, but like travel cards and beast cards sometimes can give you, and resource cards can give you items, and they're classed, so the higher class the better. You basically just keep this card with you until you use the item, and then you can discard it. So this item, used before a fight starts to deal 600 damage, only works on beasts. So you can't use this in a duel, but you can use it in the training grounds or in fighting any other monster. So I will keep this here, and I also have my lore card with me, which tells me how much health I have, my special, and how to designate my character, and it also has a cool picture. So after I pull the travel card, I'm in the training grounds, and now I have the option to either pull a beast card, because in the training grounds you can fight beasts, or I can pull a class specific card, which are these ones here. You can only pull your class specific card, so like as a magician I can't pull any of these, but I could pull one of these. So I guess I will just pull a beast card and we'll see what we get. And it's an abyssal alien, so its attack is 100 times the amount shown when you roll 2 dice, and it also has a special attack that this beast attacks first. So basically we'll have to fight it now. So normally somebody else would roll for the beast, but since there's nobody else, I'll just roll for it. But also I have this card which allows me to, before a fight starts, I can deal 600 damage. So since the fight hasn't actually started yet, I can apply this because he attacks first, but obviously the fight hasn't started yet. So I can apply this, and now it would also be smart to have like somebody writing down stuff, because a lot of this is like a lot of math is involved. So he would have 500 health remaining, and he would attack first. So you get a 5 and a 4, and it's 100 times the amount shown on 2 dice. So he would hit me for a 900, which would leave me with 1600 health left. And then it would be my turn to roll. And this is a 1, and I got a 2. So I hit for 300, but I also blocked 100 damage from his last attack, so I actually have 1700, because that is my special. So I deal 300 damage, and he now has 200 health left after all that, and he'll attack again. And 4, so he did another 400 damage to me, so I have 1300 health left, and this should finish him because he only had 200 health left. So yeah, that would kill him. So then I've defeated this monster, and now I can choose an item. And the way you choose an item is by rolling, and since it's a 4, 1 through 5, I get the Abyssal Spear, and I can use that. And that's pretty much how the game's played. You pretty much just continue on, pull cards, and fight each other. For my next iteration, I should have more cards, and the game will be even more playable.